Cape Town, and welcome to the launch of the BMW Z4 and M40i. Here we are in the M4, what is this thing called again? Z4 M40. Yes. Yeah, Z4, let's try that again. Here we are in the Z4 M40i, and this is the car everybody's been looking forward to getting behind the wheel of, and I've just gotten comfortable in this car now. And I'm about to take it on a drive on one of Cape Town's best roads. Here we go. Sport button engaged. Sport Plus is what we want. So this car's got 250 kilowatts. It's got about 500 Newton meters of torque, I think it is. Makes all the right pops and sounds. And as we know, this engine is shared with the Toyota Supra. So we know it's good. And I know it's not a 2JZ, but we know that the M58 engine is extremely tunable. Here we go. Shoo. And there really is a lot to be said with sports car top-down driving. You really get to experience the elements, you hear the sound of the exhaust. Now let's go through this car piece by piece. The steering feels typically BMW good. Might not be the old systems and it might be electric, but it does give lots of feedback through some of these corners of here. I can feel the chassis shaking a little bit of scuttle shake there, but not much flex to talk about. As far as that chassis goes, grips the ground, and yes, this is one of the best roads in the country, one of the smoothest roads most certainly. So this is a good place to demonstrate what the chassis can do. I've got a slower one in front of me here, and I hope he gives way because we are in the M40i. 250 kilowatts, but in typical BMW fashion, feels like a hell of a lot. This one has the optional 19-inch wheels, M Sport suspension, M differential, and just look at it. In this color, my favorite color, it's got to be the best looking car here today. The interior is exactly like all the new BMWs. It's got that goofy rev counter that I still haven't even looked at. It goes the opposite way, which I'm not quite sure why BMW went that direction. But you know what? It's now a thing. We're probably going to have to get used to it. This one does have the heads-up display, but I can't really see it because of my sunglasses. I can feel that M Sport differential working at the back there. As we go through these switchbacks, the chassis is exceptionally tight and definitely one of the tighter convertible chassis that I've ever felt. It could be one of the best convertible chassis out there at the moment, definitely. BMW's tailor-made straight six howl has been a signature of theirs for many years, and this one is absolutely no different. I don't know if you guys can hear this, but listen. Everybody loves the BMW Z4. We've had people stop us in traffic. We've had guys away from the side of the road. And you can see why. It's ultra exclusive, ultra rare, at least for now. And it just looks and sounds fantastic. I don't know if you guys can hear this, but I'm gonna see if I can let you hear what this car does when you downshift. It makes all the right popping noises. amazing start from first gear. Here we go. That is not slow, people. That is not slow. So that's it then. I've now got to take this car back. For those of you guys that know me, I used to own an S2000 and a 328i convertible. So I love convertible cars. And this car has reminded me why I love convertible cars. I mean, cruising around the foreshore, this is the foreshore, isn't it? Anyways, cruising around here in near the waterfront with this car just reminds me why I love convertible cars so much. You can smell that fresh fish smell, but mostly you get to see everything. You get to see all around you, and it's just a sense of freedom. I really miss owning a convertible. I don't think I'll actually own one again, but this does remind me of how much fun I had in my S2000. It's a good car, man, and that engine is one of the best. We all know that M40i engine is one of the best. Here's another bunch of people walking past that stopped to just ask about the car and have a look at it. Just asked about the car to have a look at it. People love this car. I think you guys are going to love this car. The looks take a bit of getting used to, but I think it's beautiful to look at. You'll have to decide that for yourself. That was a bit of wheel spin. One thing I love about these BMW cars, they actually let you have that little bit of slip. The traction control didn't even kick in there, it just let the wheel spin up a little bit. The car felt in total control. A lot of other cars will cut the power immediately, not this one. This is always the worst part of driving one of these cars. It's that last 5 minutes. You know that within the next kilometer, you're gonna have to give this thing back. So I'm gonna try and pull it any chance that I get, but there's not gonna be much chance. So this is the most disappointing part of driving this car, is giving it back. Is there like a guy with a bongo drum in this exhaust? Listen. BMW sounds amazing, man. BMWs just sound amazing. I don't want to give it back. I don't want to give it back. Okay, I say we just hit the road and just keep driving until we run out of petrol, guys. That's it. Last turn, my time is done. Thanks, guys. That was awesome. Thanks for joining me. I had a great day today. I hope you guys enjoyed watching that. Join me tomorrow for part 2 when we drive the M850